Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. 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 Okay. So, yeah, he met his lover or his partner, but then I but still, I don't, yeah, I still can't connect. When he came back, he's already old. Hmm. Right. Hmm. 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 Okay. Hmm. Okay. Alrighty. I remember now when Ant-Man went to uh, um, their place for the Avengers. He said that when he was in that place, that in the past, it was he said that it's only 5 hours, but when he went back to the future, it's already 5 years later, right? Oh, okay, I understand now. Well, anyways, the time machine, they can definitely do a lot of things and that. Yes, I. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Well, that's when they're about to fight. Oh, okay. Mhm. Right. Mhm. 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 Yes. Yeah, and yet he don't have the stones yet, right? For him to manipulate the time. Oh yeah, I agree. You have a good point. Yeah, it makes me wonder, okay. There's a lot of things to know about it, maybe. Mhm. 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 So, in your own opinion, um, do you think that the end game made a justify the ending of the Avengers? To end the Avengers movie, because for some they felt sad because Iron Man is gone, Black Widow is also gone, uh, um, Captain America. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But don't you know? Mhm. But I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to let you know that the the author of Marvels, Stanley already passed away. So I'm just thinking, and don't you know that the driver on the bus, if you know Stanley, the driver of the bus were um, school bus were Spider-Man. So it's actually Stanley.
In every yeah, I knew that because the their movie clip about the whole Marvel
Mm-hmm.
clip the Stanley show up because Stanley likes
Really? So you can see that?
yeah
Okay.
the sad thing is maybe the next one the Spider-Man next series is Spider-Man, right?
Yes.
That movie is the last one, including Stanley. Yeah. So Endgame is not the last one. So maybe next series, the next one gonna be the Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think so.
That's the one which Stanley show up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, so you said that it's okay with you. You like the ending of the, or the how they. Okay. Okay. So you're looking. Okay. Yes. Wait, X Men. X Men is also part of Marvel.
Yup. Another one, Fantastic Four. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's also Marvel.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, X-Men is belong to Marvel.
Because mhm.
Because a few years ago, the copyright is belong to uh what is belong to where they did not Fox.
Mhm. I'm not sure about that.
20th Century Fox. So
But
so right
mhm.
now, but I think the Marvel bought the copyright back.
Mhm.
So maybe in the future the X-Men will join the story in the Avengers.
But right now X-Men has a different series, and
Yep.
there's a recent or new movie of X-Men, and somewhat like her power is very strong. It's like, like Captain Marvel.
Okay, I got it.
Hmm.
The X-Men, the copyright is belong to 20th Century Fox. It's belong to corporation. But right now, Disney owns the whole 20th Century Fox. So also Marvel is belong to Disney. So I think the whole copyright
Hmm.
belongs to Disney, so they can use the copyright to join the story.
Of the Avengers.
Yeah, yeah, to the adventure. Marvel is right now so many films is under the Disney.
Yeah, there are a lot of movies actually.
Yeah.
So, who is your?
So there is
Mhm.
also Mickey, the mouse.
Okay.
You know that.
Yeah.
There's a movie. They show up the dog, the cat, and Mickey.
I haven't seen that.
I will search the image and talk to you.
Okay.
The Mickey Mouse
Hmm.
uh, show you the cat, and they are fighting by
So.
storm, and one of belongs to Marvel.
Okay.
Marvel recently
Uh-huh.
another yeah there's a fight with comics uh catalog.
Mhm.
So there's
Well, technically, there are really a lot of making fun of, the stones, and even an old lady pretended to be Thanos, and she's wearing the gloves with the five stones, trying to fight Captain America. This kind of thing. It's kind of funny. So,
yep.
so are you? Do you feel sad when Iron Man, died? Because on that moment, it's like he doesn't have any option but to, just to save the world. It's that he have to handle those five stones.
Yeah. Uh, I said I'm going to be very very sad
Mm-hmm.
at that time because I did the second season before I watched like other people were born by Iron Man died or something like that. There was some news about that.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw the movie,
Mm-hmm.
really that's my first time I had that. Why? Because that was
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, me too. I feel the same way. It's like I wanted to cry. Imagine that he has a daughter, and well, I think he's also afraid of that might gonna happen. But then it's just that they don't have any option during the time. So technically, it's like the main hero on the Avengers. It's still Iron Man. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So in all of the characters on the Avengers, who is your favorite? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. So aside from Iron Man, who else do you like? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Which one? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. I like Spider-Man too. But then the Spider-Man showing in the Avenger, that Spider-Man, I don't like him. But with the other Spider-Man movies, like Tobey Maguire, the first Spider-Man, I like him. And after that, the second Spider-Man who performed, I like him also, especially the part when I think it's the second episode when Jane, is it Jane? Mary Jane actually died. Yeah, when he tried to save her, it's just that it's just it's just a matter of maybe space and time. Spider-Man was able to catch Mary Jane when she was falling from the building, but then when she fell down, she hit her head on the floor, or her head hit on the floor, and you know, imagine that, falling from a very high building. And so that's actually the saddest part that I've watched, and I like that. I like the Spider-Man who portray, or the actor who portrays Spider-Man. But the Spider-Man on the Avengers, somewhat like very young, and yeah, very young, and he's somewhat like playful on his character. He talks a lot, and there's a lot of drama when, yeah, because he likes Stark, right? Stark actually, it's like his friend already, or someone like a father. Maybe we could say like a father, because their closeness, it's different. Yeah, right. So he even had a lot of you know script, or a lot of part on the Avenger compared to Captain Marvel. Yeah, so there it.
Maybe in the future, you become you'll become the main character in the adventure. Yeah. So maybe there are much more. Right now, the superhero are gonna die in the future, so they can promote the new one
Mhm. Mhm. But looking forward to that, like I've said, Stanley already died. So who do you think will continue the story of the Avengers? You know, just like there is a famous comic book. I think this is a Japanese. Do you know Slam Dunk? But I don't know. Yes, but it never, the story never continued, or um it never changes. Every episode that I've watched, it's almost the same, because what I've heard, that the author already died, so it's like there's no already continuation of the story of that movie or that comic um magazine or comics. So so that's what I'm thinking also with this Marvel or the characters of the Avengers. Or mhm. 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 Right. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if there might be another, but who knows, right? We'll just looking forward to that, even though they said that it's the end game. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-huh. Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, well, we still have something to look forward then in the future. Okay. So, have you watched Captain Marvel already?
Not yet.
So, mhm.
Well, I asked my friend about that. Did I need to go to watch Captain Marvel before I watch Endgame? So not really necessary
Mhm.
because the Captain Marvel just like release a new character to you that there's a new new role. So when you watch Endgame, you didn't confused about that. Wow, who was that? Who was the girl? Yeah. So they just told me that it's okay for me to not to watch Captain Marvel, but that's still a good movie.
Mhm.
So
So, who do you think is very who is the strongest character of the Avengers?
maybe that's Captain Marvel, right?
Yeah, see? So, mhm.
I don't know. It's not the same level.
Mhm.
He how to say he fly in the universe, not in just in the Earth or in the world.
Mhm.
He turns to other planets. Yeah. So I think they are not the superhero are not at the same level. He's much more stronger than others.
Mhm. So, do you think her part on the end game is okay with you? By you know. Mhm.
Actually, not maybe not the whole part
Mhm.
because I think
Mhm.
she is too overpowered.
Mhm.
Just like sometimes I feel like the Spider-Man have her powers compared to other Avengers. You
Right.
know?
Right.
Yeah, because Evil can even fly
Mhm.
with the conceal.
web. It's a web. Spider web. Mm-hmm. 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 Exactly. Mm-hmm. Um, there was a part there when um, I forgot his name, the black guy. He was a friend of Iron Man. He was the one whose leg was actually um, got injured on, I think that's Iron Man 2 or 1, and um, he asked Captain Marvel when they were already discussing how to find Thanos or how to kill Thanos, and he asked Captain Marvel, "Where have you been?" all this time, and she said that this is not the only planet that, yeah. Mhm. Exactly. So it's like, I don't know, maybe they didn't add her, or, well, that part, that's what I'm actually missing. It's just that the power of Captain Marvel wasn't really magnified on the end game.
I don't know because maybe I need to watch the Captain Marvel.
Hmm. Exactly, and she was the one who saved Stark when Stark was actually left on the space and he's about to die, and suddenly Captain Marvel just showed up in front of him and, saved him. That's a part when Stark was able to survive because of Captain Marvel also. Well, that's just my big question, because there are other characters, Marvel characters, that are very strong, who, in some way, who could turn around or change the story of the Infinity War or the End Game, right? See, so yeah. Well, anyways, I love it. I like the story. It's very touching because Iron Man is also one of my best character. I like Robert Downey Jr. also. Yeah. Yes, yes. It's so sad that he passed on Endgame. even Black Widow. It's too, when they were on the, what place is that? Venus, or when when they're about to get the soul stone. Yeah, so you really have to sacrifice one person in order for you. So that part, it's also very wow. They even fought, right, with Hawkeye, just to.
In that part, right? Uh, must be the person who needs to sacrifice.
Exactly, right? So, but anyways, overall, I like it. But of course, for some, they have their own opinion. They said that time travel is not also the best way to save, or to, But do you agree with their um, one way to bring back those who died is through time travel? Do you agree with that solution that they find out? Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Right. Exactly. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Uh huh. Okay. Uh huh. Yeah. Mhm. 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 Okay. Okay, you have a good point. I like that. So yeah, I was thinking also that why they didn't try, um, to ask Thanos what did he do with those stones. I agree with you, because the stones are very powerful, so they could just, with the snap of your finger, everything changes, right? So yeah, you have a good point. And but using time machine is also a good way. Like you said, there were flashback of what happened in the past with those other movies. Okay. I- exactly, right. Okay. I like your point. But anyways, like I've said, um, looking forward. So like you mentioned, also looking forward. What if there would be Avenger 5? Mhm. Mhm.
Excited about that.
Okay. Alrighty. So it's nice discussing about Avengers. We both love it. It's very relevant because everyone really wanted to know or wanted to watch the Avengers. So these are a few corrections that's actually very obvious whenever you try to tell stories. So first one is that you said Iron Man is. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't put it on the book. Let me just. Well, there. It. I'll put it on page. Yeah. Let me just put it in here. So it's just few. These are just very obvious. So you said Iron Man is died. So what is the right term for that if we're gonna say
Uh, Iron Man died.
Iron Man died? Okay. Yes, died.
Or died or is dead.
Okay, so you could use Iron Man is dead, and the other one Iron Man died. There you go. Iron Man died, and this one dead instead of died. So next you said who is died. So you're so who is dead or who will die? Yeah. Or who died on the movie, but you won't say who is died. Yeah. So if you're asking who is dead or who died on the Avengers Endgame. And then they didn't follow my imagine. So you said that you were thinking, okay, right? So they didn't follow my imagination. Of course, they didn't know what you're thinking. Imagination. Or what I'm expecting, or what I'm what I am imagining is not what happened
Oh, okay. What I
on the
imagine is not what happened on the movie.
or what I'm imagining is not what happened on the movie, or what I imagined. So what I have imagined did happen in the movie. So there. Mhm. So what I have imagined, so what you've imagined, so it's somewhat like it started in the past and it ended in a certain time in the past before or after the movie has been shown. So there. Well, this is just a few that's very obvious whenever, but all throughout it's okay. Good job with that. So you're already being consistent when it comes to expressing yourself, constructing your sentences, and good thing that you know which part were you you missed, or it's like you commit mistake, but you were able to correct it. Good job with that. Okay, so yeah, you're welcome. So like I've said, it's nice discussing about this movie. Alrighty, so that's it. Yeah, so that's it for tonight. Maso, have a great evening. Alrighty, thank you. Bye now.
Right.